Well, oh my God, poor Cody Parkey, bro. Poor Bears fans, actually. That's wow. The Eagles only got into the playoffs because of the Bears. The Bears helped them by beating the Vikings. The Bears were already in. The Bears didn't even win at all. But their win over the Vikings allowed the Eagles into the playoffs. And then the Eagles subsequently used that spot to beat the team that assisted them in getting into the playoffs. So kind of some fucked up poetic justice there. But yeah, so because of seeding, you now have the remaining. Number one is New Orleans. Number two is Los Angeles Rams. Those are your buys. And then you've got Dallas at 4 and Philly at 6. So Dallas at 4 will go to LA to play the Rams, and Philadelphia at 6 has a date with New Orleans, which is the 1. So those are your games for this weekend. Cowboys Rams is going to be on Saturday. Again, I don't know what the fuck we did to fucking piss off the wrong person, but it seems like we're always playing on fucking Saturday in the playoffs. So Saturday is going to be your Cowboys and Rams, and then Sunday will be Saints and Eagles. And then if both of the NFC East teams win our games, then we would have not only an all NFC East, an all NFC East NFC championship game, which will be played in Dallas if we beat the Rams and if the Eagles beat the Saints. If you had told me when we were 3-5 that we would be hosting the NFC Championship game, I would have said you were fucking crazy. And yet that is a very real possibility at this point in time because the Eagles are feeling that Foles magic again. So we'll see. Either way, there's so many storylines going on. You've got, we could, like I said, we could have the All NFC East NFC Championship game with Dallas hosting after starting 3-5, which nobody probably expected. Or even if Philly loses, then Dak would be going kind of like a hometown reunion thing down into the bayou into Louisiana to take on the Saints. So obviously there's a lot of people over around there that maybe watched him at Mississippi State, even though it's not the same state and all that shit, but it's kind of the same region. So, yeah. So those are your games. I don't really have too much to say on it right now. I will get on here. I will try to get on here a little bit later on in the week and pretty much talk about it. But yep, we got the Rams. So Dak versus Goff, two young studs, two guys that have not really been in the league for very long, and ultimately the matchup is going to be the Rams offense against the Cowboys defense. That's the matchup to look for, and I like that matchup a lot. I feel like Breeze is a much better quarterback than Goff is, and I feel like that. I said I wasn't going to talk about it. I'm sitting here talking about it. I feel like Breeze is a much better quarterback than Goff is. And I feel like if we held Breeze in check, we should be able to keep Goff in check. But I'll go look at some things, and I'll be back here a little bit later on in the week to actually discuss things more in depth as far as taking on the Rams. But yes, those of you guys watching the live stream just joining in, breaking news: the Philadelphia Eagles did defeat the Chicago Bears 16-15 after Cody Parkey made the initial game-winning field goal, but had to do it again because the Eagles had called a timeout, and he missed the subsequent field goal, hit the left upright, and then bounced down, hit the crossbar, and then bounced out instead of rolling in. And it's just funny and ironic to me because, like I said, the Bears were the team that they didn't need to beat Minnesota, but they beat Minnesota, and because they beat Minnesota, that allowed Philadelphia into the playoffs, and then Philadelphia ends up beating the team that got them in. But yes, because of all of that, the Dallas Cowboys will be playing the Los Angeles Rams on Saturday at 7:15 Central Time, and the Philadelphia Eagles will be going to New Orleans to play the Saints on Sunday at 3:30 Central Time. And then, like I said, if both of those work out in our favor, then we would actually be hosting the NFC Championship game the following week in Dallas, and an all NFC East NFC Championship game. And if you told me when we were 3-5, we'd be hosting the NFC Championship game, I would have said you're fucking crazy. But it's still a possibility. So, yep. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. How about the Cowboys? And like I said, I'll try to get on here. Don't want to promise anything. Still kind of hectic for me right now, but I'll try to get on here at some point during this week and at least hit on this a little bit. So, peace.